Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. Today I wanted to take the time to tell you all of the things that I want you guys to not mess up when we go into Legion Remix, whether it's your first time playing, whether you're a lower level still leveling, wherever you're at in your journey. These are just some of the things that I kind of messed up or wasn't aware of as I was leveling and kind of made a few little mistakes or just was very inefficient with them. And by doing these things, you can definitely save yourself a lot of time as well as a lot of heartache. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the very first thing is that all of the chests you get from anything that you are doing here, whether it is the chest of infinite treasure right here, like this cachet, or it is the time ones from your infinite tasks right here from Eternus, those chests snapshot where you are currently upon getting them. So you do not want to stockpile them in any regards. Open them as you get them. The only thing you could do is maybe hold off on doing the final missions, doing the tasks till it's the last thing you do. Like after you do your mythic raids, your normal raids, your heroic raids, make sure that you then do your missions last, so you optimize, because they're guaranteed to give you a piece of gear scaled to your eye level, so it will give you a potential upgrade. So you could wait till your power's at max per day before going after that, but that's completely up to you. Then the next one is a lot of players starting off completely forget to do this. Use your Artifactium sand. So I don't have any on me right now, but it is a little piece. It looks like a sand, and it goes in your item inventory here, and you need to right click it to upgrade your the eye level of your weapon. So the tutorial shows you this, but so many people are complaining about it, are out there on social media saying, oh, I forgot to do it. But every time you use it, it upgrades to like 3, 6 eye levels. It's 3 for me net here at the end game, but it is so important to make sure that you are utilizing this and doing this every single chance that you get. And then another thing is you also get these little Drake treats from the chests, and these Drake treats, when you're dragon flying, restore your vigor and a burst of flying speed. There are a lot of very useful items that you're getting. Drake treats, you get all these scrolls, you get summoning, you get a scroll of cleansing, which removes everything from you or anyone else you target. You also get a res scroll, so very useful scrolls, as well as this voucher you can utilize, and you can it'll teleport you anywhere you want, and then you get a teleport back. So like every 10 levels or so, just come back to the bazaar, scrap your gear, look for Mordani, because she gives you a XP boost, I believe at level 40 and level 70, just a little quest to do. So always be looking for quests that Moritari offers and Eternus. They will offer really good stuff that you will always want to make sure you do. And then the next thing I want to talk about is your knowledge and why you should always hunt for your knowledge. I would highly recommend everybody leveling, when you are leveling, do the lore runner quests. My order, I would recommend Val'sharah, Stormheim, because the raids are there. Those are the most important 2 zones to do. And then I would recommend Ajuna and then High Mountain, just for the ease of quests and how long it takes. And then finally Suramar. Suramar is one of the most beautifully well done zones and stories in World of Warcraft to this date. It's a long one, but it is so worth doing. And upon completing it, you unlock the Queen Ajara transmog here too. So if you're someone who likes transmogs, just go ahead and get after that and do it. But it's one of the coolest, most unique ones in the game. But mainly, I want you guys to focus knowledge. Hunt knowledge knowledge is so important because it is an X multiplier for everything. When you go and get knowledge, everything else comes quicker. As you can see, I'm at almost 1.7 mil infinite power, and I've gotten so much bronze I don't know what to do with, honestly. I've nearly bought everything from this, and that is because I have so much knowledge. So everything I do gives me more stuff than what it would be like if you only had like 10 to whatever. The most important ones are doing the quest ones, and you'll unlock a lot just by doing that. You could do raids. Doing each raid on LFR just to get the initial difficulty gives you 1 knowledge, as you can see right here. It's just complete these raids, and then you can also complete it on heroic as well for another knowledge. But there are so many things. Another easy one is to kill 50 these mobs via Legion Slayer of empowered mobs on the heroic world tier. That gives you another one. And then probably the most obnoxious one is unlimited power. From 100k unlimited power all the way up, it gives you 1 knowledge, and I think it goes to at least 10, but 10 is 2 million power, so I'll keep updating you guys on that. But please go get infinite knowledge. It makes your life so much easier, so much better, and scales your power. And then if you're here for just like transmogs, whatever you're trying to get with bronze, you will get so much bronze you won't know what to do with if you just go the method of getting as much infinite knowledge. And I believe there are some really helpful add-ons and resources that I'm hearing about that have been uploaded too. So there's like some trackers and stuff. I haven't looked into it all. I've just used the achievement log myself. But yeah, I'm at 1 day and 8 hours played right now on this character, and I am at these power levels because I'm able to get infinite knowledge. And then raids are on a daily reset. Most people don't know that, so if you're truly being a sweat and want to min-max, you want to do Trial of Valor and Emerald Nightmare on normal, heroic, and mythic every day for these little power-ups. This gives a significant power every time it gets to 100. It is giving me, if you look right here, I just did one with my current knowledge level. So these start at base of 50k. With my current knowledge level, they're giving me 103,000 infinite power. So it is just insanely good to get these and use them. As well as they will give you a ton of stamina. So my stamina is at it gives me like plus 3k raw stamina. So I'm at 76,312 additional stamina, putting me at almost 21,000 health. But making sure you're doing your raids, at least heroic and mythic. Normal is if you're being a sweat, but heroic and mythic every day will get you a ton of power and make your character very strong. And then the eye level, after 784 gear, it doesn't really go up any higher. 584. That is the highest you can get from bags and stuff when you're at max level. And then you'll always get it from the fragments that you'll get 10 of to make it. I talked about this all in yesterday's video, so go check that out if you want more about gearing. But 740 is the final cap that you are going to be headed towards. And then the final tip is that the heroic world tier always scales to your power. So it looks at your player eye level power, where you're at, and it gives you a reflective scale of it. If you're finding that you are dying on heroic world tier, getting blasted, you should always drop it down to normal. It is not worth suffering. It's not worth farming ineffectively. It's just simply not worth it. And the best way to measure it is your infinite power. Where you're at infinite power is the tips of scale. I don't really have a chart or any way to measure it, but if you're dying, you need more power, so go switch it to normal, go grind some raids, go grind whatever to earn this power. If it is your first character, you will want to do this. If it's your second or third and you already have the infinite knowledge acquired, it is going to be a breeze cakewalk because you're going to get so much power relative to your level and where your character's at that you will blast it. But anyway, guys, that is all the tips, tricks, and everything that I wanted you guys to know and be aware of, coming from items, coming from power, whatever it is. I really want you guys to have all these tips so you don't mess it up and make the same mistakes I did. But until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.